Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. I'm going to create a Christmas tag using my Big Shot and my Bright and Beautiful bundle. One of the images that I want to have on my tag is this stamp, and I have gone ahead and I've mounted it on clear block E, and I'm going to stamp and emboss it because I'm going to use a strip of the All Is Calm Designer Series paper, and it's got this beautiful sheen on it, and I want a star image on top of that, so I'm going to emboss it so it also has a nice sheen. I've got my Versamark ink. I'm going to ink up the stamp, but before I stamp it down, I'm going to use my Embossing Buddy. Embossing Buddy, if you rub it over the surface you want to stamp and emboss on, it prevents the embossing powder from sticking anywhere but where you want it. So I'm going to stamp the star. You can't really see it because I stamped with Versamark. And then I have some smoky slate embossing powder. And so I'm going to bring in a little tray that's going to collect any of the excess smoky slate embossing powder. There we go. I'm going to set that aside for now. And I don't know if you can see it, but I've got the embossing powder on top of the stamped image. And now I'm going to bring in my heat tool, warm it up, it takes a few minutes, but you can see it start to melt and emboss the image. There we go. The way to check to make sure that the whole image was heat embossed is to hold it under the light and look, and you can see where it's shiny. If it's not shiny, it means it needs to be touched up just a little bit more. There we go. So I've got that image stamped and embossed, and then I'm going to bring in my basic gray, and I have the smaller image from the Bright and Beautiful stamp set, and I'm going to stamp it down, and I'm going to die cut it out as part of the tag that I want to create. All right, so now I am ready to create the tag itself and then the images for on top of the tag. So I'm going to use my Big Shot, my magnetic platform. I have my bottom standard cutting pad. And to help me create my tag, I'm going to use the Banners Framelits dies. And so I have chosen this die. I'll have the measurements for the cardstock and the Designer Series paper over on my blog, so you can hop on over there after you finish watching the video and get the measurements for all of the paper that I'm using for this product. Okay, so I've got the All Is Calm banner, and then I'm going to layer that onto Smoky Slate, and that's a larger banner. It's the one that's one size up, and I'm just going to run that through. So I've got the banner, and I've got the All Is Calm banner that's going to layer on top of that. Then I'm going to die cut out the stars. It's the same sandwich using the magnetic platform. So I've got the star, and then I've got the smaller star, and there's even a die for that. Get it all lined up. Top standard cutting pad. Hold it down in place and then run it through your Big Shot. And that will be all the images. Go. All right, so I'm going to use my snail adhesive, and I'm going to adhere the All Is Calm banner to the smoky slate banner, like so. And then I want to use my Stampin' Dimensionals. I'll put one in the center. You can use more if that's what you like. I'm going to attach that like that, and then to the center of that star, I'm going to take the smallest star and add that like that, and that completes the project. Now what you could do is you could find a Christmas phrase or some other kind of decoration that you would like underneath the star. I would probably put a phrase on it, and I might do that and add that as an additional photo on my blog. So if you want to hop on over there for the measurements and the instructions, and then I'll show you the two different tags, one with a phrase and one without. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used to make this tag and the measurements for the cardstock and paper, hop on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutsstamping.com. While on my blog, make sure you're a customer newsletter subscriber. They're free, and you can choose 1, 2, or 3 newsletters that you want to receive each month. I have a special series of newsletters coming out soon called the 12 Weeks of Christmas. All of my newsletters are free. All you have to do is subscribe. There's a Buy Now button, or a Shop Now button, I think it is, on my blog that will take you over to my online store, or you can simply look at lots of other project ideas. I'm Terry. I'm nuts about stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.